Welcome back to TMOSYS. Today I'm going to show you how to create a bill of sale in the system. So the first thing you're going to do is you can see we're on the dashboard, but we're going to click over here to the left on the bill of sale. You can see any previous bill of sales here. And to make a new one, you can either press new if you're already on another one, or you can just go ahead and start filling in information. So the first thing you're going to need to do is choose your factoring company if you have more than one, or in this example, we're just going to have Loves. The date, usually you can do it the day of or the next day, whatever your system is of factoring. Here is a reference number, so I'm going to put 999. This is an example of if you're keeping track of, if you're keeping track of the paperwork and you want to go back and check what you have already done, if you need to find an old invoice for a broker, or if you are being audited and you need to pull that information to show them, this is an easy way to be able to go back and find your match your load to when it was factored and make sure all that information is correct. Here, under the disbursement of funds, you're going to choose how you want to receive that, if it's ACH, wire, third-party fuel card. The factoring fees, if it's a dollar amount, a percentage, this can be added once the loads are purchased by your factoring company. If there's any notes you want to make about this specific bill of sale, but when you press save, you can press the factoring button and all the loads that are ready to be factored will appear. And what that means, let's click on this load. It means that this box for the BOL received has been checked and that it has been delivered. And if you notice, you can still go in and change like the load rate or any of that information right now. Once it has been factored, it will show that it's factored here and you won't be able to change that information. It will lock it so that no one can go back and adjust it. So that way, what you're factoring is what you have in the system and it always will match. So let's go ahead and X off of here. And you'll factor these one by one. You'll press factor on each one when you're ready to factor it. So if you have a specific order that you like to put your bill of sales in, let's say you like to put them in order by broker, let's say you like to put them in order by date, or you put them in order as the BOL has been received, whatever your process is, you can press factor in that order. So let's just go ahead and factor all of these. And as you can see, as I factor, this number reduces and this number increases. So now that I've factored all of these, we can close this box. And we can go back to that same load by pressing on it here. And you can notice, you can't make any adjustments here. And it tells you exactly where it is. So it is factored under 999, which was the reference number that I gave it. So let's X off of this. So the next step, you can preview it and you can see what the bill of sale is going to look like. And this is a good place, like if you just want to print it, just the front page to put on top of all of your loads, or you want to save it as a PDF in your system. If you want to change it to Excel, because maybe you keep a running Excel sheet of all of the loads, whatever works for your company. Also, some factoring companies like to receive it in Excel format. This is a great way to save it. So we can X off of this from the top. The next step is to hit bill of sale. So when you hit bill of sale, you get these options. You can download it, which I suggest just to keep for your records. You can send it as an email link, or you can send it as an email attachment. So when you send it as an email link, it's going to put the email link that you have set up in your system that goes directly to your factoring company. Same for when you hit the send email attachment. So the link will just be a link in the email that they can press, and then when they click that link, it will come up as a PDF window in their on their computer. As an attachment, it is an attached PDF that they will save. Either way, they're going to get it whatever is best for their system. So you just need to ask your representative what is best for them. So for today, we're just going to download the PDF. And this will just take a second. And depending on how many loads you have on this bill of sale will determine how long it will take. Okay, so all was successful. You can click open and it will show you the PDF format of it. It will show you the invoice, the rate con, and the BOL attachment. All right. And once you've done this, the documents will appear here. So you'll have the bill of sale at any time. You can go into this bill of sale and you can pull this document and you can send it from here. And this way you can save it. This way it's always there. So if there's ever a question, if the factoring company needs you to send it again, you already have it here and you can go ahead and send it. It's saved in the system for you. Once you've received that these have been purchased by your factoring company, you can go ahead and you can put the factoring fees in. Let's say it's 1.25. Let's say you have an escrow fee of 1.75. Okay, and we'll save that. And then you can post it. And when you say you're sure you want to post it, this will mean that you can't go in and change any of this. And if you notice down here, it's going to show you these factoring fees appear. So once you've posted this, it means that it has been purchased. These are the fees. This is your escrow or your reserve fees. And it's finalized and finished. So there can't be any more adjustments made to the load other than adding deadhead or layover pay or maybe a lumper, anything like that. Of course, you can still add to the load and invoice that separately, but you can't make any changes to what has already been factored. If you need to, for any reason, let's say that there was a chargeback, you can always unpost the load, and then you can make any changes you need to. You could delete the load from here, and then it will be factorable again. So let's say we deleted this load. It will then appear again over here as ready to be factored because that BOL and delivered has been, the check mark has been clicked on the actual load. And that is how you make a bill of sale and send it to your factoring company.